What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and oh, it looks like I already went to the support cards. And we are here with Mihono Bourbon, and in this video with Mihono Bourbon, we are gonna try to set up for the League of Heroes, I guess. So we're gonna be focusing on short distance, which is, for some odd reason, I don't know. For some odd reason, I have a hard time with short distance, but this time around, it's even weirder because we're setting up for a actual sprint, just a whole straight track. So, not really sure what stats I'm looking for. I'm assuming power and guts are going to be really important. So I'm assuming probably speed wouldn't have to be maxed out. Probably at least maybe 17. Heck, maybe even less than 17, like 1650 or even 16. And then maybe a higher power and guts instead of going for like 17 plus on speed, maybe? I'm not sure. As for stamina, since it's short distance, I generally think around 5 to 600. At least that's what I think. And of course, Wise has to be at least around 1200. There's really no way around it. Usually, Wise is best at 1200 anyway. So, yeah, that is pretty much it as for my thoughts. That's why I'm not too sure about my inheritance. Although I did want Curran because of her because of her unique, which is, let me look at it real quick for you guys. If you're in a good position with less than 350 meters remaining in the race and there's another girl right behind you, your speed and acceleration will increase. So knowing that it's a straight, especially if you're using, well, pretty much, unless you're a, well, no, actually, yeah, pretty much any position, this one would work, I would say. Even for escapes, because everyone would pretty much be behind you. But that's pretty much what I went with. That's why I went with a little bit more help on guts as well, is because I noticed from my extra like trainings that I do off cam that, not that I don't get guts at 1200, sometimes I don't, but usually I just get it like around just like the low 1200s, and then Wise also struggles a bit. So just to help me out a little bit, I just wanted to put a little bit of adherence to that. Obviously, stamina is there just in case I'm a little short. I did say maybe around 5 to 600. It is only 1,000 meters, so I don't think we need like a 1,200 or anything like, or even 1,000. And as you guys saw as my setup, it's pretty much the same setup, except I swap cards around. I'm not using any of my max limit break speed cards. I'm actually just using my Maruzensky one because I am using Mihono Bourbon. And the reason why I'm using the Maruzensky one is because of the card's unique bonus. And if you guys are curious what it is gain increased training per every level of the current training facility. So every time, depending on the training facility, the training increases depending on it for every level. So the higher the level, the more increased training you get. And of course, the Vivlos card. I was debating if I should use the Vivlos card, but obviously it is one of the best, if one of the best cards out there for sure. One of the best speed cards, to be more specific. I could use my Kita card, but I'm kind of just like, eh. So that's pretty much what I went with. And then instead of Haru decided to go with Orferv because, I don't know, I just, honestly, when I look at her what is it called? Her unique effect. When the bond gauge is 80 or higher, gain stat bonus where the stat is the type of the card. For every card in your support card, up to 2 per stat. Friends and groups give skill points. So I'm just like, and of course, well, this is where I kind of am questioning it, is the Wise card. So I don't know if I should use Ramino minus the fact that she has a good effect on her. I thought about just switching the Vivlos card or possibly Aston Machan. Since I can't use the Mihono Bourbon card, obviously, with Mihono Bourbon, but it doesn't look like I have... Usually I see it appear once in a while, but I don't want to, you know, keep rolling for it, so we're just going to stick with Measure Ramino. I'm just going to use her the bonus effect, pretty much, or the unique effect, pretty much, and see how that goes. But other than that, that is pretty much it for my setup and my thoughts on my prep for the League of Heroes. So with that being said, let's just jump in the training. But before we actually start with the training and go along with the comments and all that, I mentioned yesterday that I did let some people go in the circle, total amount of 10. And it's to basically free up the space for the people who actually want to get the benefits of the circle, who actually spends time playing in the game. Basically, people are like at least doing like a few trainings a day. Even one would work out, just so we can increase our circle rank, so we can get the better benefits of being a higher circle rank. Basically free jewels, and of course, if you guys are free to play like I am, I'm pretty sure just like a lot of you guys, free jewels is always, you know, it sounds really good all the time. So if you guys do want to join the circle itself, it is called Shushu. The circle ID card should be up on the screen, so just give that a search, click join or request, because now instead of just making it open, to make sure that I'm getting people who are actually watching the videos, I put it at requests, so you guys can send a request. And if you guys let me know down in the comments, which you guys should, because I'm trying to make it so it stays within, you know, people who watch the videos, like I said. Let me know down in the comments that you sent a request along with your in-game name, just so I could, you know, make sure that you sent it in, and then I'll accept it. So pretty much the people that I did had to let go, most of them were pretty much inactive. Their fan contributions for the month were low. We're looking at it, I don't know really what I'm looking at every month. Probably like 5 to 10 mil just to start off with. At least that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, pretty much just looking for people who, you know, who would at least do like 1 or 2, I would say at least 1 or 2 at the very least, trainings a day, just to increase the fan contributions towards the month. That way we can increase the circle rank, and the higher we go, the better the rewards. Obviously, the more that we contribute towards the circle, the higher our rank will be. So I did say, because of the quote-unquote the purge that was said in the comment section, I'm gonna try and make up the difference, because we went down not too much compared to where we were. I think we were at C+, but I think now we're at D. I don't know. I just know we're lower now, so pretty sure if I could try and make up some of that, because for some odd reason towards like the middle portion, I did kind of just slow down. It's happened 2 months in a row. So, but yeah, if you guys do want to join, let me know down in the comments along with your in-game name, just so I can accept you. And yeah, so hopefully we can make this work, and you know, get the benefits from getting better of a higher circle rank. So with that being said, guys, ooh, that felt longer than it should. I'll make sure to shorten that some way, somehow, but I did have to explain. So with that being said, let's get started with the comments. Actually, there's one more thing I wanted to fix. Nah, I already did fix it. We're good. We're good. We're good. This, that, okay, we'll do that. And we just refresh the comments again, just to make sure. And then it looks like we are good. Okay. Let me just scroll down to the most, or the first comment, pretty much. Actually, a good amount of comments. Earlier when I checked, well, basically yesterday, like around 5 or 6, there was probably like 7 comments from when I would just log in just to see how many was there. That seems like there's a good bit with a good amount of replies as well. So the first comment is, our first couple comments are going to be from Nova. And it says, should I just call you Lucky Mustard Shushu from now on? I don't know. The last 2 or 3 free pulls, basically the last few days, I haven't really gotten anything, so, well, I didn't get anything. So I guess the game finally caught on, was like, hey, you need to calm down. And it's alright with me. Although it would have been cool to get my Nishino flower, or I guess Kikawa a little bit higher, Yayoi. I got no rate up during the 60 free pull, so I am left with the decision to just borrow the friend card for the remainder of the scenario. Honestly, I guess with your cards, I guess that's okay, but it does kind of suck that you can't, like, maybe there's just one card that would be really good for, let's say, this next CM. You won't be able to use it. So you're pretty much just using the cards that you have, which is also fine because obviously you've been doing well with your cards anyway. Plus you got Vivlos. Plus you got Vivlos. I think you'll be okay. At least you'll be renting a, most likely a max limit break, or max limit broken a friend card. Let me actually do stamina because I'm not too sure how much I'm gonna get off training itself. 16%. Like I said, I don't necessarily trust 20% plus, but I'm starting to not trust. Did that not work? My game froze, guys. My game froze, so I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. It looks like we didn't fail the training, because the energy went down, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing. But moving on with the comment, I don't think it's a bad thing since I have all the cards to make UC possible. Like I said, your cards are pretty good anyway. I'm not going to give a care for this scenario as we have a new one in less than 4 months now. Very true. Very true. Very true. I think that'll pretty much be the norm. The norm if we don't get the what is it called? The scenario card with the free pulls will most likely, unless you guys do, unless we do pull with our jewels, then unless unless we don't get it off the free pulls and we're not using our jewels, then I'd say that it would be the only default, to be honest, is to just borrow it. If I don't get Lucky Mustard with the new friend card, then I'll just borrow again. Yeah, pretty much. Rinse and repeat. My 50k rocks are meant to be used for either Uma's or the anniversary support cards. I said, just use your jewels the way you want to. I wanted to go for Dream Journey, didn't end up getting her. I only have 1,000 jewels left with pretty much a month and a half, almost 2 months left in the save, so it's kind of looking like last year's half anniversary, so we'll just see how much I save up by then. But moving on with Nova's comments, my Ryoka card is maxed, so UAF is pretty darn good scenario for me. If this scenario is just mild and short focus, then I don't think I'm gonna invest much. The issue is, At least the one thing I see is that I feel like the League of Heroes and CMs are just going to be focused on short and mild distance basically on the scenario, unless they're planning to, you know, still let us use. Oh, I probably should have checked what was the bottom one, because I'm pretty sure the top one is just mild distance. Unless it's both, then. Oh, it is both. Okay, we're good. We're good. What was the bottom one anyway? Oh, this one is just neutral. Okay. I guess it's all good then. It's all good then. Nuts had responded saying, I mean, you kind of do have to, because the next two events are short and mild. Yeah, that's what I was saying. League of Heroes is short, and after that, it's milder. Yep, that is correct. Then Nova had responded saying, unless I go on hiatus for a while again and come back for the new scenario in 4 months. But that sucks. Dirt and short are my weakness. Same. Same. Oh, I guess you can add long distance to that, because for some odd reason, long distance has always given me a hard time. Nuz had responded back saying, yeah, I might go on a break for a couple of weeks myself, cause... Wait. This is... Wait, why did I end up reading yesterday, the comments from I was yesterday? Never mind, hold on. Is it... Was I reading the comments from yesterday? Oh my gosh, I was. I apologize. The first, like, 2 comments were literally from yesterday. My bad. My bad. For those who realize, are probably like, "What are you doing?" Exactly what I said I was doing. Reading yesterday's console. Why did this freeze again? What the heck? It never happens that fast. Well, I guess I'll see you guys again. That is weird. That is weird. Did my game just give up on me because I was reading the wrong comments? It feels like it. It feels like it. Well, my bad. The first comment wasn't even Nova this time. Oh well, I'll be back, guys. Well, that was that was certainly something. My bad. My bad. I guess I gave double responses in just 2 separate days for those first 2 comments. I guess. I guess. But then again, it is weird that game froze twice on me. We'll see if it happens a 3rd time. That would be weird if it does. But the actual first comment of the video, of yesterday's video, is from Cheese. My bad, Cheese. So it says, I'm not sure somebody else, wait, hold on. I'm not sure somebody else mentioned it in the past week or so, because I still haven't been able to keep up and watch every video, but the same people that leaked the Hakeion Cafe Jungle Pocket movie have also mentioned that an adaptation of Guri's manga is in the works now. Yes, I have actually heard that. Actually, I heard it from Nova. Being done by Cygames in-house studio as well, so I have high expectations. They mentioned it's an anime, but we aren't sure if it's an actual anime or it will be released as an OVA like Road to the Top was. We also don't know how long it'll be or how much of the manga will get adapted. Well, isn't the manga's been going on for a while? Hold on, let me see. Cinderella Grey. Been going for a while, but let's see how many volumes are out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, there are currently 11. And is it still ongoing? That's another thing. Yeah, it is still ongoing. So, as someone who likes Aguri Cap a lot, I would prefer it to be more of an anime style. The reason being is because they actually have manga from it. Unlike Road to the Top, I don't think there was one at all. Because even the main series itself didn't have a manga, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me double check on that. I'm pretty sure the main story, like chapter 1 and like season 1 and 2 and 3, were not and we're not done in a manga. I just know Cinderella Grey was, and there was also, they started the Sakura Laurel one last year, and then I think they also had a Haru one. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the main series didn't have one. And I need to start eating some food or making some food, or else I won't be able to make the thing. But yeah, since there's an actual manga to it, I would say it would be an actual anime. That's just what I feel. Because it makes more sense. Because an OVA, I'm thinking a couple episodes at most. Whereas I think with the amount that they have, they can at least make a season out of it. And since it's still ongoing, you can probably still expect more out of it. At least that's what I'm assuming. Because based off what I see. So yeah. But let me double check something real quick on the comments, because here comments haven't responded. Yeah, so the first comment was from Cheese. I just wanted to double check because of course I did already messed up once, so I just wanted to see. So Nova had responded saying, there's not as much responses here. Okay, let me just go back to where I was. Kind of weird. Yeah, there we go. Nova had responded saying, I saw the news on a Facebook post. I'm gonna just start using the food. I don't read mangas in general, so I'm not even sure what the Cap story is about. My bet is that the stars of the anime will be Cap, Mama Creek, and Tamamo Ross. I'm pretty sure it's just about her career. Pretty sure it's just about her career, if it's about Cap. Because that's what they're doing with Sakura Laurel. No, Cheese had responded saying, the vibe of Oguri's manga is completely different from other Uma stuff. Ooh. That's interesting. It feels more like a sports or shonen manga than anything else. They usually aren't my cup of tea, but Oguri's manga is amazing. Maybe I should read it. Maybe I should read it. I never actually thought about reading it because just like, well, it's not that I don't read mangas in general. I don't read too much manga. I don't read too much. It's really just like anything that really interests me. So with it being about Cap, then yeah, it's quite surprising that I haven't watched it myself. I've literally only read a handful of mangas, so yeah, not much of a manga reader as well. Can pretty much relate with Nova there. But my problem with shonen and sports manga in general is that you know the MC will always win, so I find them completely pointless. Or like 90 to 95% of sports anime. I guess shonen, because they usually always end up winning the big fight at the end of the day. Hold on, give me a sec here. I think I'll go Guts. I'm gonna go Guts. But I am aware of, if you've heard of Haikyuu, I am aware of how it's gonna end. Based on how I sound right now, you could basically tell it's the total opposite of what you said. That's why I said 90 to 95. I'm trying to think of other ones because I do watch a good chunk of sports anime. But the problem is they usually always they usually always end up winning. I think about like Yomushi Pedal. Yeah. Kuroko no Basket. Although there were losses, this is basically spoilers at this point, but who cares? I guess. I don't remember Diamond Oasis. I've only literally watched that once. I was just looking for another sports anime to watch, and not really big into baseball, but been a while. But it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. For someone who's not into baseball, that was actually. It's because it was an anime. It's all I can really say. We need one more, and we have a few. Okay, we'll be good. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there, Cheese. And the same thing with shonen, shonen animes. I mean, it can't really be helped. It can't really be helped. It's just the way it is. Well, let's see. But with Cinderella Grey agrees manga, it instead just tells our actual story. Which I do like. The fact it's based on real stuff that actually happened gives it credibility and does away with the inevitability of regular shonen where they just went through the power of friendship or something. It's like, I know people. I'm gonna give one anime an example. I know, like, this is either like me personally. I see it as more of a 50-50. You either like this anime or this series, or you either hate it. And it's funny because that same anime is coming back. I think coming back this week, if not today. One of those. I just know it's this week, and it's Fairy Tail. I, for one, really did love Fairy Tail when it first came out, so I just accepted it. But I am part of the 50-50 that likes it. I know there's a lot of people who like hates it and all that, but literally that's like one of the I get it. I get it. It's funny, but it's funny to think about it though. But yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Which is why, I'm happy to be able to enjoy all other genres, because sometimes I just need a break from shonen. But I've actually taken quite a long break from anime. If not 2, at most 2.5 to 3 months. It's been quite a while. It's been quite a while. Ooh, maybe one more. But yeah, moving on with the comment or the response. Mamo does play a major part in the first 100 or so, but she's nothing like her game counterpart. She's 100% just Aguri's rival. Same goes for Creek, although she's more of a side character at best. The star is just Aguri and her incredible real-life story. Yes, that would pretty much be what her manga is about. Then Nova had responded back saying, that sounds cool, to be honest. I'm always curious how I've got to be that strong. If Kaicho shows up more in the move, then that would be a bonus. Speaking of which, I really do need to see a spin-off of Kaicho and even Mayano Top Gun at this point. Or at some point. I think the problem with wanting to do a Rudolph one is because we've gotten, I wouldn't say a lot, but we've gotten like some kind of backstory from her because of chapter 2. Chapter 2. Why am I saying chapter? Season 2 because of Teo. And I'm pretty sure we got some backstory in the beginning because that's obviously where they introduced the characters. But honestly, I would think I would enjoy it myself because I do like Rudolph. If we see Mihono Top Gun, then I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing Narita Brian because if you remembered from the OVAs from season 1, Brian did have like a flashback when she was talking to Taishin about when she felt the same way as Taishin did at that time, and the race she used as an example was against Top Gun. So yeah. Although she probably spends a lot of her time sleeping. Probably. But other than that, thank you for the comments, Cheese, and also Nova for replying to it. Sorry, I saw what was the next comment from Eugen and the way it started off. I'm not gonna say it, or sing it, or say it. I'm sorry, Eugen, I'm just not gonna do it. But I haven't heard, I guess, this in a while. But you did tweak the lyrics to match with the topic of Uma Musume. So I'm still not gonna do it. Sorry. I'm gonna just start here. Last month's circle contribution, I did not do well as most of my runs were retired, so that's why my contribution were only around 21 mil. Regardless of you not doing your usual, or what was it, 30 mil? You were only 9 mil off and you still did more than I did. So I'm not gonna, it's not your fault. The fact that you did 21 mil yourself is already, you know, really good. So don't worry about it too much. I need to try to at least reach 20 mil this month. I'll try to reach 20 mil this month. I know I've been around like the 15, 14, so I'm pretty sure it's doable. Pretty sure. So I can say that's my fault as well, since it should be around 30 mil. Like I said, you put 21 mil in, so. But let's see. Though I'm preparing for dirt factors, pretty much I'll use my old sprint factors, or maybe I'm still taking my time for the lineup. So it seems like you're skipping the League of Heroes and just preparing for the CM is what it sounds like to me. Is that what's happening? I don't know. That sounds like what's not happening. Unless you're just going to use like some old sprint team or short team, then I don't blame you. But today I decided to pull 4 support cards and go to the total of 400 rolls or 2 pity. Dang. Eugen snap. I got Nishino, Power, Beat Top Road, a dupe, Wise Yukino Bijin, a dupe, Stamina Bar Cafe dupe, Stamina Satono Diamond new, Nishino, another Nishino Power, Guts Chaos Miracle new, Aikawa? Isn't it Akikawa? Which one is it? Akikawa, okay. And then a dupe of it, then Stamina Sono Diamond again, and then for the 2 pity I claim 2 Nishino Power cards. So I got 3 LB Nishino Power and 1 LB for Chancellor. I have Rainbow Shard, so I can decide later if I want to max limit break, you know, power. I can say the gacha is average, pull, and worth it in terms spending those jewels. For the meantime, I'm going to bank my 37k jewels for future spending. Well, I guess I can say congrats because you did 3 LB and 1 LB, the Nishino and Yayoi card. And you still save for future spending, so I'd say it was pretty good. Nova had responded saying, that's basically how it is with support cards. 2 pity seems like the sweet spot for a double card banner. Oof. Well, I've never saved up to double pity, so I barely made it to full pity before. So double pity is like maybe next year type of deal. At least that's what it sounds like for me. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen, and also Nova for replying. We should probably rest here. But thank you again, Eugen. Then Nova's comments are next. We'll start off with saying separation of anime and politics. Then again, there are some anime that are very politics focused, which I do enjoy. The most memorable one being the Isekai Realist Ruler one. Oh, that one was actually pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But there's a difference. Talking about anime, and like I said with like baseball, which I don't watch or follow in real life. The anime, I watched it as an anime, it was a whole different story, so that's why I separate the two things. Unless, I guess, if that anime is focused on politics, I guess. I guess. But yeah, that Realist Ruler one was pretty good. I will admit that. Next one says, for today, I picked Flower because I'm trying to fill out my PvP rosters with UDs. I haven't gotten a UD yet. I've actually been struggling to get past the UE5 mark again. So it's kind of weird. Although I've been consistently getting 4 out of the... Not 4, 5 of the 6 stats? 5? 4 of the 5 stats? 4 of the 5 stats to 1200 plus. The issue is my speed is not reaching max, and stamina is literally chilling around like 600 to 700 if I'm lucky. So yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, track conditions and weather is randomized, so yikes. Let me just grab some other skills then. Grab that. Perfect. I nearly forgot that I had Ramino, but at the same time I did have that little oopsie and kind of just accepted that loss a while ago. So does this run matter? I don't know, but at least I get to see how the stats look like with this RNG for this run. But let's see. I was thinking, wait, I don't need to worry about using her card because I don't have it at a usable stage. So here comes the Sky card, which is weird. They're both power cards. Are they like a power couple or something? I don't know. For Wuwa, I do regret a little not pulling for Jinshi's weapon, but you lose some, you win some. Very true. I know Changli is gonna cause me to pull out the wallet for sure, so it's not fair that both of the 1.1 characters are desirable. I have a feeling it's gonna be like that. Well, I guess it's pretty much gonna be like that most of the time, and then once in a while there'll be the one character where not everyone's gonna care. At least that's how it's been for the other games, so that's pretty much what I'm going off on. Pretty much. So it's... Oh, wait. I hope they come out with some dudes next patch so I could relax. That could be the case. That could be the case. They could release another guy so we can have a break with preferably phase 1 at that point. Preferably phase 1. I think I'm gonna just save it for the next, for the beach. Maybe this is what happens when UAF takes control of your life for 4 months. I think they gave you the fan bonus pretty early on, so a lot of Umas don't need to worry about racing at all. I don't know, I think I still feel pretty much the same. I'm thinking we already have a lot of scenarios involving dancing and live sports, UAF. Does a Haru scenario count? I don't think so. And now eating. So do we get a sleeping scenario next? Like, who can sleep the most? Maya should have an advantage. Definitely. She would. She definitely would. I don't know. They could do, like, different variations of sports. Oh, not really, because it was a whole sports festival. So maybe not. Maybe not. They can do maybe some other kinds of events, maybe. Because they had the idol stuff with Grand Live. Grandmasters was just Grandmasters. So I don't know. They'll come up with something. I mean, if they're planning to do it they're planning to do it every 4 months, they definitely have something planned. So Nuz had responded saying, yeah, I don't know what they'll be doing next scenario. Maybe a remaster of an old scenario. Ooh, that would be interesting. Who knows, but I would be down for a sleep competition. Stamina of 0. Not even possible, but... Imagine. Nova had responded back saying, oh, Haru Remastered would be fun. Of the first 3 scenarios, I enjoyed that one the most. I never really like preferred one over the other. If the new one was out, that was pretty much the one I preferred. But like right now, I'm still figuring out, what's it called? Great Food Festival, because obviously I haven't broken the UE pump, so I haven't even reached UE 9. That's the crazier part. So I haven't even really gotten close to reaching AUD in this new scenario yet, so we'll see what happens. Thank you, Nuz, for responding to the comment, by the way. Next one says, Shizu, what? Man, how many strangers are in the circle? Well, to be fair, we don't know who's actually from the circle or not at this point, because a lot of them didn't, or from the videos or not, because no one has really told us who's if they've joined from. Well, there were like a few. Yeah, there was a few, but I don't even know they're here anymore because they most likely probably got kicked out due to inactivity. I think one of them for sure was due to inactivity, but yeah. If you guys are in the circle and you guys are watching the video, please let me know. It would make it way more easier to figure out who's actually in the circle from the videos, and then we could go from there. And then lastly, I'm not free to play, so the circle is whatever for me, but if Shushu's gonna lay down the hammer, then I need to contribute too, so I'll do 1.5 runs from now on daily. If you do 1.5 runs, then what it will be is pretty much one day you're doing that 1.5, technically doing 1, because you're only doing half of the second one, and then the next day is going to be 2, and then you're going to just rinse and repeat. Just literally be 1 2 1 2 if you do that. It'll be a slight difference for sure. It's still kind of, it's still something. Still something. Did we reach? Yeah, we did. Okay, we're good. I can still use it if it's really good. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Nova, and Nuz for replying to one of them. And the last few comments are going to be from Nuz. We got another wise training in? Sure. I think this will be viable. This will still be viable when the new scenario comes out, since look at UAF, it's still viable just for long and medium. Yeah, pretty much. Because like I said, they're planning to do distance focused scenarios, which I guess it did make sense for them to do short and mild distance. That way we weren't just stuck with one distance. They were probably thinking, oh, then that means we're just gonna have League of Heroes and CM just to be short distance. And they probably most likely didn't want to do that, so here we are. So the next one might just be medium long distance. And yeah, that's all I can think of. And that is literally all I can think of. Are there any more speed skills? I think we got 4, so I can grab one more. Acceleration. I can get playtimes over. I usually always grab it. Let me take a look. Yeah, when a girl has been following you for a while, so I'm assuming this would be good. That's the reason why I pick it all the time. Although I don't think I have enough stamina to help me out here in the Kikasho, and I don't have Kita's card, so that's why I don't even have the corner recovery, or at least a chance of having corner recovery. Which wouldn't make sense for me to grab anyway, because there's no corners in the League of Heroes. So if you were to grab a recovery skill, I guess straight recovery would be the best. If you're not going for a gold skill. But the next comment says, we'll probably go next month, but only for a week, because we both still have a lot of uni work, both hopefully getting our master's degree this year. Dang. Masters is crazy though. I hate school so much. I wouldn't even make myself go for masters. Edit. Hearing Nova like politics, I also like politics. Finishing my master's in political science this year. I guess that's what your master's is on. Well, can't wait to, I guess, next year to hear you say that you got your master's, if you do get it next year. Next comment says, The Purge. Sounds funny. I guess that's funny. And then lastly, well, me personally, now I'm doing a lot of training, 6 shifts a day. Trying to make the parents and Uma for CM and League of Heroes, because I, of course, won't be training on vacation. But I'll try and still do the event for the stone, so I just want to make my Umas already. That's fair. But 6? The only reason why there's 6 is because they're giving us the new scenario. So they're giving us time to get used to it, I'd say. Which is why I'm trying to take advantage of that. Trying. But I still haven't really... I said that I was getting a hang of it, but it seems like I'm not at the same time. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Especially since you're going to be out for a week. That's a lot of trainings that's going to be missed. So there we go. Other than that, thank you for all the comments. Nuz, Nova, Eugen, and Cheese. Appreciate it as always. Sorry that I ended up reading the comments from yesterday, but... Or at least 2 of the comments from yesterday. That was my bad. And it looks like... It seems like Nova had added another comment saying, man, I log into reverse and I see the first event rerun. It seems that was a long time ago. How time flies. It has been fast time. So I mean we are 7 months in now, so yeah. Just think about it. We literally just got over with 4 months because we're a little, I guess, a little over 4 months now because the new scenario. We've been doing it for what, 2 weeks? So yeah, time does fly. I feel like the older you get, the faster time flies. At least that's what I realized after high school. Because even like school-wise, like, well, I guess because technically it is shorter. As in like classes compared to from high school compared to college or university. Depending where you're from, be how you say it. But yeah. I feel like maybe because of the difference. Maybe because we're just high schoolers didn't care. I don't know. But yeah, time flies. But yeah, appreciate all the support and comments as always, guys. I just realized she smiled after losing that. Usually they're all sad about it, but she's like probably the only few that smiles. My nose. But anyways, tonight, Zenless Zone Zero does release tonight, so that means y'all can expect Zenless Zone Zero videos for the next starting tomorrow. And pretty much, like I said, it's gonna get these Wuthering Waves treatment. Pretty much, it's gonna do story, banners, events. If the events like most likely like story related or like battle related, I guess. I literally don't know what like the playstyle gameplay this is like. I haven't seen any videos on that at all. I haven't even watched the like the recent videos that they've released on the game, so completely fresh. Everything's gonna be new to me. At least compared to Wuthering Waves. With Wuthering Waves, I at least saw the global trailer, I guess. That was pretty much it. But with Zenless Zone Zero, I haven't really nothing at all. So everything will be like a whole like first impression of it. Literally of like the whole thing. The most I've seen is like characters pretty much from like thumbnails or pictures, articles. So yeah. Also, I did check Wuthering Waves. There isn't. Oh, I do remember seeing an exploration quest. We'll probably do that. But first, we'll most likely we'll focus on Zenless Zone Zero this time around, and then we'll go back to Wuthering Waves. But I think it'll be too late for the exploration quest. Plus, it's just an exploration quest, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So we probably won't do it. At the end of the day, we probably won't do it. So it's okay. And then hopefully after that, we can. I want to do it, but see what I mean? I don't trust 20+%. It's a good thing this is a run that I pretty much don't care about because of what I did earlier by accepting the second place. So I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. Yeah, we've been doing pretty bad because our stamina is low. And I don't want to pick up, what's it called? necessarily a recovery skill, because I don't think we'll need it at all. Because the necessary stamina, from what I think, is already going to be pretty low, like 500 to 600. So, as much as I want to use Mihono Bourbon, with having that low, you could beat the Tenocho Spring though with like 500 though. So I'm not sure. I'll probably just work on Mihono Bourbon off camera after this, so you use a couple more runs and get used to training her for short distance, because I'm used to just training her for mostly mild distance, because that's for some odd reason the distance I chose to focus her with on. For some reason. Also, I am not looking forward to going to the event I'm going to this Saturday, because it's gonna be hot. Granted, most of the time will be inside because it's a convention. It's gonna be hot. And then on Friday, I've mentioned this before. That I've been watching them recently, but kind of a fan of Hololive for a while now. And the Dodger game on Friday is having a quote-unquote Hololive night, and they're giving away I guess they call basically cards of 3 of their members, of Hololive members, and putting it on it. And there's gonna be some other stuff there, and also some merch. But I was like, I'm not into baseball. I really can't. Like, do I go? Do I not go? I decided not to go and take my chances on seeing how much at least one of the cards that I want. I only want one of the cards, or how much is going to be. Most likely is going to be expensive, so more expensive than me going there, but plus it's the day before the event on Saturday. I'm kind of just like, nah, I'm good. And both those days back to back are going to be 100 plus degrees. No, not doing that. Not doing that at all. Not worth. Let's go speed this up a bit, because I feel like I've been slowing down. I feel like they need to speed up something here. I don't know if I chose the right options. What I mean by option, I'm talking about come on, game. Talking about this. I usually not this. Well, I guess I don't know. I thought that was the button. Was it this one? This one. I usually pick this one. I'll be honest though. I don't know what the difference is. I should probably just look it up. But other than that, let's just go back to the let's just go back to the training. Honestly, I was gonna say the stats look okay. Stamina is kind of where I want it to be. No, it is where I want it to be, so I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is my guts and wise are on the lower end. Powers, I think power is gonna probably most likely make it. But I don't know if it's gonna be at least a high UE. And I figured at this point I'd be getting UDs. Because it didn't take me too long to get a UE. But it's been a while for me to get a UD. So I'm kind of just like wondering, what do I do? What do I do? Do that just so we can increase the power right away. Because I know we want power to be, at least I feel like we're going to want power and guts to be higher than normal. Higher than just like trying to reach 1200, 1300. So I don't know if I just go for double power card. Double guts cards. Because at least it will raise up power. But having the power card helps me with raising the stamina. So there's also that. I don't know. And the good thing about like the Ura finals, the last 3 trainings you get, you're guaranteed really high training. So it's like I said, it all depends how the training RNG goes prior to the last 3 turns. I would prefer that all my stats are pretty much where I'm comfortable with, and I could just put the rest in speed. But now I'm kind of just like, dang, what do I do? I do know that at the end of the training, you get a good amount of guts, at least from when I realized it. Getting nearly like 100, if not 100 guts towards the end. So that's if it's not already over 1200. You gotta consider that though. Does she do the Arimakinen? I don't remember. Or does she end up in the Japan Cup? I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah. Stats are not bad, but either speed needs to be higher, like around 1500 at this point with the way my stats look like right now. Or I don't know. I haven't really thought of a setup. Pretty much just went with the usual. Don't know if what if I use 1 speed card? I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna do 1 speed card, and looks like I'm gonna be able to get all 5 dates out of the way. But yeah, I'm gonna do 1 speed card and maybe 2 guts cards. See how that goes. That way I'll be able to run Haru or Ferv. If not, maybe a KS Miracle card. Not sure. Maybe. I believe KS Miracle Guts card would be good because she is a short distance runner. So I'm actually take a look at that card right now. KS Miracle. Short distance. Countermeasures. Just compensate. Although her gold skill works on leaders. Am I planning to use a leader? So obviously I didn't mention my team. I'm thinking about using Mihono Bourbon because I haven't used her in a while. As these, it feels like I haven't used her in a while. Sakura Bakushino just to have a actual short distance. And already those 2 are escapes. Technically, you can use Bakushino as a leader, but I'd rather use her as an escape. As for the last one, I'm not sure yet. For the like short distance runners, who do I have? Bamboo Memory. I believe I do have Nishino Flower, the wedding one. But she's probably, if I do have her, she's level 1. I wish I had Aston Machan. Wish. I have Current, but not the wedding one. There's Taiki Shuttle, there's Tishi Akabono, then there's also the King Halo, but that is the 1-star one. So yeah, not too sure. Last slot, let's see. Maybe I can give it to someone who has a B on it. That maybe go for full escape. Even C is not bad because I have Mihono Bourbon as a C here. Or who had a C. Suzuka has a D, but we're doing turf, so technically I can do Yaman and Zephyr, even though she's only a 3-star still. I think she's still a 3-star. For me at least. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really have much like actual just short distance. At least it doesn't feel like it. Maybe I'll just bring up Bamboo Memory. Just to have Bamboo Memory be used. Yeah, it'll be different. It'll be different at least. But I'll take a look at who else I can bring. Because it looks like I can bring Ramino. She has a B. So maybe I'll let y'all know tomorrow, because it'll be tomorrow's video. Because I don't want to do Sakura Bakushino after just doing it like what, 2 videos ago? Or maybe I'll do Cap. She does have an E in it, but you know, could be a little different. We could be a little bit different. So you never know. I just realized one comment. I haven't seen Tanoki comment in a while. At least it feels like I haven't seen Tanoki comment in a while. It's been a few days. It's been a few days. I don't know why. It felt like Tanoki stopped commenting and then Cheese came back. So, yeah. So with this, all our stats should be... All our stats except for stamina obviously will be over 1200. Now the only issue is speed didn't make it to like 1600 at least, I would say. 1700. And the getting more than the minimum amount of power, or basically a little over 1200 of power and guts. Yeah, there's that. Oh no, I didn't get the full date. I didn't get the like the plus 30 or whatever from that. Well, my guts didn't make it most likely. Yeah, I needed that. Okay, because this Mihono Bourbon is not the one I'm going to be using. At least. So we're just going to pick the skills now because it doesn't necessarily matter at this point anymore. Short distance, any more short distance stuff? Just to get this done with quickly. We'll get focus because she is a escape, so why not? Maybe I should have gone in bad track condition because you never know. Once I go bad track, and I could also grab good track condition at the same time, because why not? But here we are, ended up with 1395 speed, 716 stamina, which is actually higher than I thought. 1252 on power, 1187 on guts, and 1178 on wise. I thought we were good on both wise and guts, but it looks like we weren't. So this is gonna most likely be a pretty low UF, I'd say. We didn't even get an S in short distance, so there's that as well. There's that as well. So not a great start towards the prep for the League of Heroes. When is the date for the League of Heroes? I should probably check that now also. A UF3, like I said, a pretty low UF. When is the League of Heroes? There it is. To be held on July 22nd. Okay. That actually gives me more time to prep for it. More than 2 weeks. Because I thought it was literally going to be like in 2 weeks. So that's actually good. That's actually good. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys thought of the training, because obviously it was pretty bad. So let me know your thoughts on the prep for the League of Heroes, for like the stats and all that. Did I pretty much got it right? Because I feel like since it is a sprint, power and guts would be more important than maxing out speed, I'd say. So that's why I say maybe a little bit more higher on power and guts. So maybe I'll switch my inheritance around, maybe. Just to see if I can get a little bit more. If not, then it is what it is. But also, is there anything else? Let me know down in the let me know down in the comments who you guys are thinking about bringing to the League of Heroes. Obviously, there's a different kind of League of Heroes. Short distance, 1,000 miles, just a sprint track, straight track. So yeah, let me know. I'm kind of curious on who you guys are gonna bring. Obviously, sounds like I'm not bringing a full like legitimate short distance Uma team, because pretty much the only legit one is Sakura Bakshina, but it is what it is. Tomorrow we'll see who my third official pick of the team would be. And yeah, other than that, guys, if you guys do want to join the circle, like I said, leave it down in the comments. Let me know that you sent a request to join the circle along with your in-game name and I will most likely accept the request. And just looking for people who can at least play like 1 to 2 trainings daily. That would probably be the most like I want to ask for, as we are trying to at least fill up the circle with members who are consistently playing every day and reaching like maybe a certain amount of fan contributions a month. So yeah, so if you guys do want to join, circle ID card should be up on the screen the whole time since I was ending this video. Circle name is called Shushu. Like I said, give that a search, request join, and then comment on the video letting me know that you guys sent a request along with your in-game name, and I'll most likely accept the request. But with that being said, guys, that is pretty much it. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.